Hello everyone, welcome back to Horror Talks with Tate. I'm Tate, your host, and I am thrilled to have you join us again. In this podcast, we dive deep into the intricate plot, rich character development, themes, director's cuts, and so much more. Are you staying quiet right now? You should be. In this episode, we're going to explore a survival horror franchise that has captivated audience with its intense silence and heart-pounding suspense. With only 2 movies, this franchise has made a significant impact in the horror genre. Today's episode is all about A Quiet Place 1 and 2. So sit tight, grab your headphones, and get ready as we head into the spooky summary. We'll be discussing the intricate plot details, character arcs, and thematic elements that makes these films truly unforgettable. Let's dive into the eerie and silent world of A Quiet Place. Our adventure begins in the eerie world of A Quiet Place. In this film, a family faces relentless terror and must stay silent to survive against blind creatures known as death angels that hunt by sound. The government is desperate to find a way to stop the invasion and save humanity from the lethal predators. In A Quiet Place Part 2, the family ventures out of their home to find other survivors while maintaining their silence to avoid the death angels. This journey is fraught with danger, tension, and a hope of finding a safe haven. The A Quiet Place franchise has gained immense popularity for its gripping and chilling storyline. Now, let's delve into the themes of these movies and uncover what makes them so compelling. In A Quiet Place, the key themes are survival, family, hand signals, and apocalypse. In A Quiet Place Part 2, the themes expand to include survival, family, hand signals, apocalypse, and adventure. Regarding to the narrative structure and filming style, A Quiet Place stands out for its profound use of silence. The lack of sound is critical for the character's survival, and this silence heightens the tensions, making the audience acutely aware of the danger the character faces whenever there's a noise. In A Quiet Place Part 2, the use of silence continues to be a significant element. However, there are moments where the characters can speak, typically when they are in safe zones. This closeness of silence and sound amplifies the sense of peril and relief throughout the film. Now, let's shift our focus on the discrete directors and explore who directed and wrote these films, along with some behind-the-scenes stories. A Quiet Place was directed by John Krasinski and was written by Scott Beck and Brian Woods. John had also played the role of the father of the family, Lee Borat, and he directed the movie pretty well and made the creatures look terrifying and have no eyes. The actors and characters are John Krasinski as Lee Borat, Emily Blunt as Evelyn Borat, Noah Jupe as Marcus Borat, and Millicent Simmons as Regan Borat. The actors' performances are really good, like they do hand signals when speaking to other characters, and their goal is to stay completely silent. The film began development under the creative vision of Scott Beck and Brian Woods in January 2019. Recognizing the potential of the project, they brought on John Krasinski, who was chosen not only to direct the film, but also to take this significant role of the father. John envisioned the movie with a unique approach, emphasizing the use of hand signals to communicate, adding a layer of depth and realism to the narrative. Filming commenced in May 2017 and concludes swiftly by November of the same year, wrapping up in just 36 days. The production journeyed through diverse locations, including the picturesque Poland town and vibrant Beacon City, capturing the scenic shots along the serene Wallkill Valley Rail Trail in New Paltz, and lively scenes on Main Street in charming Little Falls. In the production of the film, special attention was given to Millicent Simon's character, with the use of hearing aids as a key prop. The weaponry featured in intense scenes, including both guns and an axe, adding a suspense and drama. For the creatures in the film, CGI technology was employed to design their appearance, ensuring they were as terrifying as envisioned. Advanced motion cameras were also used to capture their every movement with precision, enchanting the realism and immersion of their interactions within the story. The movie was released on April 6, 2018, with a budget of $17 million. It went on to gross $341 million at the box office worldwide, garnering critical acclaims. It achieves an IMDb score of 7.5 out of 10 and an impressive score of Rotten Tomatoes, 96%. The awards they received are Screen Actors Guild Award, Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role, Emily Blunt. Critics Choice Movie Awards, Best Sci-Fi/Horror Movie, American Film Institute Awards, AFI Award for Movie of the Year, and MTV Movie and TV Awards, Best Scared as Shit Performance, Emily Blunt. Additionally, it received nominations for Academic Awards, Best Sound Editing, and BAFTA Award, Best Sounds. The film's unique concept and executions, especially its use for sounds, were widely recognized and prized. The foreshadowing of the movie is that the newspaper shows that New York is in lockdown, and that might have shown the upcoming movie, A Quiet Place Day 1. A Quiet Place Day 1 was directed and written by John Krasinski. This time, John directed and written the movie, and he did so amazing with the script and the screenplay. The actors and characters are John Krasinski as Lee Borat, Emily Blunt as Evelyn Borat, Noah Jupe as Marcus Borat, Millicent Simmonds as Regan Borat, and Cillian Murphy as Emmett. The actors' performances are really good. Like, they do hand signals when speaking to other characters, and their goal is to stay completely silent like the first movie, but some parts have the characters speaking. In April 2018, it was officially announced that a sequel was in development, following a tremendous success of the first film. The original cast members, who had brought the beloved characters to life with such skill and charisma, were confirmed to be reprising their roles. Fans were thrilled at the prospect of seeing their favorite characters back on the big screens, and anticipations from the upcoming movie quickly began to build. The production team also promised to deliver an even more exciting and engaging story, ensuring that the sequel would live up to, if not surpass, the high expectations set by its predecessor. Filming commenced in June 2019 and spent 27 days across other locations, concluding with the film's wrap-up in late September of the same year. The filming locations span across several spots in New York State, including Buffalo, North Tonawanda, Buffalo Film Studio, a quaint town of Aclot, and a charming village of Akron. The props they used for the scenes, including hearing aids, which adds an unexpected twist, and a menacing bear trap, leading an eerie atmosphere to the setting. As for the weapons employed, the characters were armed with tools for survival and conflict, guns for firepower and precision, an axe for brutal force, and a sundry pole wielded with a surprising dexterity in the heat of battle. CGI was employed extensively for the intricate creature design, while motion capture technology was once again used for capturing realistic movements and expressions. They planned on releasing it on March 18, 2020, but was being delayed 3 times due to COVID-19 and changed to May 28, 2021. So the film got released that day with a budget of $55 million or $61 million and the box office of $297.4 million and got an IMDb score of 7.2 out of 10 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 91%. The awards they received are Hollywood Critics Association Mid-Season Award, Best Horror Film, MTV Movie and TV Awards, Best Scared as Shit Performance, Millicent Simmons. The film was praised for its continuation of the gripping story and the performance of its cast, particularly highlighting the tension and horror elements that made the first film successfully. Additionally, it received several nominations across different award shows, continuing the legends of the original film. The foreshadowing of the movie is that the television being watched when Lee runs into the store in town to get baseball team snacks and gave a clue that Day 1 movie would be coming. Now, horror fans, let's get to Insane Insiders and discover the fun facts and the similarities of the stories. In terms of similarities, both films share key elements such as main characters and their pivotal roles, the presence of various creatures within their respective world, and a storyline that intertwine themes of adventure and discovery. Unfortunately, there are unknown Easter eggs for these two movies. Sorry about that. So let's just get straight to the fun facts of the movies. In the making of A Quiet Place, the filmmakers made a groundbreaking decision to cast Millicent Simmons, a talented deaf actor, for the role of the deaf character. A move celebrates from its authenticity and representation. In A Quiet Place Part 2, there's a poignant callback to the first movie, where the camera lingered on the Space Shuttle toy from the pharmacy scene. This small, seemingly insignificant object carries profound meanings, symbolizing both the innocent loss and the resilience of the family in their post-apocalyptic struggle for survival. Its presence serves a silent reminder of the past and a testament to the enduring bond between the characters, subtly weaving together the narrative threads in both films. Before we wrap up this episode, I'd like to share my thoughts on these two movies and discuss what I'm expecting to see unfold in A Quiet Place Day 1. About A Quiet Place, I absolutely adore this movie and find it incredibly captivating. The film's rating is spot on because the storyline is expectationally well crafted and the creature design is truly terrifying. My favorite moment is the instant scene in the woods with a man. The scene that makes me exclaim, "Whoa," are when the Death Angels lurks around the family's house, adding attention and fear. About A Quiet Place Part 2, I love that movie as much as the first. The rating is justified because the storyline maintains a high standard set by its predecessor. My favorite part is the gripping opening scene, and I was particularly surprised the instant sequence where the Death Angels attack numerous people, heightening the suspense and drama. For A Quiet Place Day 1, I have high expectations for this movie as it promised to delve into the intel moments of the silent lockdown. The character's journey to survive and adapt will undoubtedly be reventing, although I sense there's more to the story than meets the eye. I can't wait to uncover the mysteries when I watch the movie. Exploring how it all began will surely add depth to the narrative, and the trailer's glimpse of the creature's arrival and their relentless attacks on humanity has me eagerly anticipating this thrilling spectacle. This concludes today's episode, horror fans. I hope each and every one of you enjoyed diving into the spine-chilling world we explored today. Join me again next week as we delve deep into the terrifying universe of A Quiet Place Day 1. Remember, keep your surroundings really quiet and resist the urge to make even a silent sound. Before you go, don't forget to follow, rate, and review this podcast. For all the latest updates and thrilling news, follow me on Instagram at Horror Talks with Tate Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, stay spooky.